For a long time, I had problems with sleep. In school, I was that guy who was sleeping in all classes. And so recently, about half a year ago, I decided to really learn more about this thing and fix my sleep because I started working. Well, anyway, so I learned a lot of things about it, and in this video, I'll teach everything that helped me. Now when I do this stuff that I will teach you, I don't have problems with sleep like at all. I can sleep well. But the thing is, some stuff that I will teach here will not work for you because a lot of stuff that I learned didn't work for me. And some stuff I was doing already, so just think what you can use from the information that I will give you. So let's start with the first thing, and this is actually the hardest thing to implement, but at the same time it gives the most result. And this thing is schedule. Yes, schedule, again, I'm talking about schedule, but this time I'm talking about specifically sleep schedule. If you're sleeping every day at the same time, you'll sleep much more efficiently. Because, and I learned it from Andrew Huberman podcast. He invited some expert there, and the expert was talking about how your body remembers when you sleep, and so when you're falling asleep at the same time every day, your body starts sleep cycle from the right place. But if you will fall asleep a couple hours later, your body will just skip this sleep cycle. Maybe I didn't explain this correctly enough, but this is how it works. You will just skip part of your sleep cycle if you will not go to sleep at the right time. That's why it is important to go to sleep at the right time, at the same time every single day. So I hope that is clear. The second thing is temperature. This is actually a pretty easy thing to implement because temperature, well, you can just adjust your AC. The thing is, temperature is supposed to be low when you're going to sleep and high when you're waking up, or lower when you're going to sleep and higher when you're waking up. So like I'm putting my AC on 73 Fahrenheit when I'm going to sleep, and I set a timer for 8 hours so that when I wake up the temperature is higher, because your body needs low temperature. This is a way for your body to recognize that it's time to sleep, because naturally in nature, when it's night, the temperature goes down, and so low temperature or lower temperature signalizes your body that it's time to go to sleep. At the same time, higher temperature signalizes that the sun is out, everything is warming up, the temperature raises, and so it's time to wake up. That's why you want to have lower temperature when you're going to sleep and higher temperature when you're waking up. The third thing is sunlight and just in general light exposure. You want to see sunlight, especially in the morning. Your eyes are like sensors for sunlight, and then your brain gets this information and distributes it throughout your body. So like you definitely need sunlight, because if you will not see sunlight, you will not know. Sunlight is a very big topic because like there is specific wavelength of this sunlight in the morning, and it's different than the one that is in the evening. So like this is a very hard scientific topic, but in general you need, I can tell you for sure that you need sunlight in the morning, and you need specifically sunlight, not some other bright light. Of course some other bright light will work too, but you need sunlight specifically for scientific reasons. You can just watch Andrew Huberman podcast if you want to know more about it. I mean, all this science stuff. But yeah, just remember that you need sunlight in the morning and sunlight in the evening. When it's when sun goes down, you need to actually see that. You can make a picture to Instagram, by the way, and watch sunlight at the same time. Anyway, also try not to view any bright light at night when you're going to sleep, because that will disrupt your sleep for the same reasons. Because when you see sunlight, it signalizes your brain that it's time to wake up, that you need to wake up, because naturally in nature again, when the sun is up, you need to wake up. But at the same time, when sun goes down, it signalizes your brain that it's time to go to sleep. I mean, there are different types of sunlight. I mean, whatever, just watch Andy Huberman podcast and he'll explain it much better than I do. Thing number, what's it for? Bed comfort. You need to have a comfortable bed, and especially comfortable pillow, because for a long time I didn't have a comfortable pillow and I just didn't think about changing it for some reason. I was sleeping on it, it wasn't comfortable, and I was thinking like I was thinking nothing. It wasn't even in my head to replace it. But when I finally replaced it, it felt good. So like, you need to replace your pillow if it's bad, you need to replace your mattress if it's bad, and yeah, just make your bed comfortable. I mean, this is pretty simple. It's supposed to be. Thing number 5, food. Honestly, I can eat right before going to sleep and it doesn't affect me that much, but a lot of people mention that if you eat right before going to sleep, it will be bad for you. And not only because you'll sleep worse, but for other reasons. So try not to eat right before going to sleep. I try to eat 3 to 2 hours before going to sleep, because I don't want to go to sleep hungry, but at the same time I don't want to eat right before going to sleep. So 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 hours before going to sleep will be good. Thing number 6, dedicate more time for it, because everybody says that you need 8 hours of sleep, but this is actually not true, because you need 8 hours of sleep, but hours in bed is not hours of sleep. So dedicate at least 9 hours of sleep, 9 hours in bed. Your time in bed should be 9 hours if you want to get 8 hours of sleep. If you dedicate less time, then you'll get less hours of sleep. So like, if you spend 8 hours in bed, you actually have about 7 hours of sleep. I have an app, it's called Sleep Cycle, and it tracks your sleep by listening by listening for what you're doing. So like, it uses your phone microphone and tracks your sleep. You can try this app, by the way, it's free. And what it shows is that when I have, for instance, 9 hours in bed, I only have 8 hours of sleep. When I have 8 hours in bed, I have only 7 hours of sleep. So like, 1 hour is always wasted for, falling asleep. Then there are different stages of sleep. So like, try to spend 1 more hour in bed than you want to get hours of sleep. I hope that makes sense, because yeah, this is actually pretty hard to implement too, but this stuff, adding additional hours of sleep, really works. Not like the best, because there is also schedule works better in terms of giving you more sleep quality, but this is on the second place. Like, if you want to improve your sleep, you can do only 2 things from this list: is schedule and more hours of sleep, and you'll sleep pretty well. So yeah, I have a Discord channel now. You can join my Discord channel, and we'll discuss something there. We can talk, whatever. There are no people right now, so if you want to join, it's the first link in the description. If you want to schedule a coaching call with me, it's the second link in the description. And that's it for this video. Strive for freedom, bro.